Hi guys, welcome to my very first ever YouTube video. Okay, my name's Jen and today I'm going to introduce you to myself and we're going to do a little bit of diamond painting. I am currently working on One Little Bite by Mandy Manzano from Diamond Art Club, and as you can see I'm about 2/3 of the way through it. It's working up really quickly, lots of colour blocking. Get to practice my multi-placing with squares. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll get this all set up at my craft desk and we'll put you in the tripod and we'll get started. Okay, that's us all settled now, so let's get started. So I'm going to work on this area here. This I call this a lozenge shape. I know lots of people have different names for all the symbols. It's DMC code 155, lovely purple colour. So we'll get the diamonds out and we'll get started. Okay. If you don't know this piece, it's One Little Bite from Diamond Art Club, legally licensed, and it's by the artist Mandy Manzano. Oh, let's get the cover off. I'm trying to get to grips with multi-placing squares, and this canvas has been absolutely fantastic for trying this. Lots of areas of colour blocking. Let's just fill in these little gaps first. I started off with rounds, but I've actually become addicted to doing squares now. First square painting that I did was Haute Chapeau Rouge, I think it was called. It's a lovely lady with a black hat from Diamond Art Club. Quite a small one, certainly by their standards a small one, and yes, I got addicted after that, but then I had a couple of other ones from other companies, squares. Oh, excuse the car, it's a very hot day here in sunny Scotland. I've got the window open. I live near the coast, so you'll probably hear some seagulls as well at some point. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'd got some squares from a couple of other companies. One in particular was very, very gappy, which I didn't like at all. So I think for the time being, when it comes to square diamond paintings, I'm going to stick with Diamond Art Club. I don't want to mention the other company. It could be a one-off with them, you know, they may be better now. It was rather an old painting. But as you can see here, I'm using the pen in the 4-placer that came with the kit, and these are all lining up really, really nicely. Anyway, I did say that I would tell you a little bit about myself. So my name's Jen. If you've probably noticed, I've got a bit of an accent. I'm from Scotland and I'm living in Scotland. I took up diamond painting probably around about August, September 2020, so very new to it. Initially through paint by numbers. I had thought about doing paint by numbers for a while. I hadn't done any since I was a teenager, and I saw that there were quite a lot of companies out there offering adult kits, or kits for adults, should I say, not adult kits. So I started with them, and then I noticed that a couple of the companies that I bought from, paint by numbers from, also did this thing called diamond painting. So I thought, well, let's see what this is all about. The kits were all quite pricey, more expensive than paint by number. So I thought, well, let's see if we can just get a couple of cheap ones. And like a lot of you out there, probably your first protocol was Amazon, which is probably what a lot of you did. First protocol was Amazon. Got a couple of cheap kits off of Amazon, and yeah, that was the start of a long slippery slope. So I discovered the YouTube community and the Instagram community, subscribed to a variety of creators, followed people on Instagram, saw what was all out there, and was just blown away. Then from there I discovered the big companies. I had already known about diamond dots because they're stocked in Hobbycraft here in the UK. It'd be great if we could get other diamond painting companies distributing their kits through UK stores. At the moment we only have diamond dots. We'll see, maybe one day for some other companies will as well. But although I only discovered diamond painting fairly recently, I've been crafty for a very long time. That started when I was a little girl. My granny taught me how to knit when I was probably, well, certainly under 10. And also, like, when I was little, I used to do scrapbook. But like, this was like 1970s scrapbook where you got your scraps and like a book with like just paper pages in it. It was like sugar paper, actually. I don't know, like, if you're of a similar age to me, that sort of like went to primary school in the 60s, 70s, 80s, you'll know what sugar paper is, certainly in the UK anyway. And I used to get scraps and I used to paste them into this book using wallpaper paste that my dad had in the garage and make collages and stuff like that. I think the closest you would come to now, what that would be would be glue booking, which I've seen a couple of people doing on YouTube. I taught myself how to crochet again when I was a teenager, and then I kind of branched into paper crafts. I made and sold cards at local craft fairs and also online. I have did candle making for a long time, scented candles with soy wax, and I've sold those at craft fairs for I don't know, probably about 5 or 6 years. It's really good, you know. I didn't make any money as such, you know, just enough to keep it going, you know. I like scented candles, and I found that, you know, they were nowhere really offering what I wanted at the time. You've got the big companies, but you know, their candles were so expensive, and you know the companies I'm talking about. You know, they're still on the go at the moment. Oh, we've got a very squinty drill there. It's just like at 90 degrees. So we'll just sort of adjust that round. These are the Time Dark Club sharp tweezers are absolutely fantastic for repositioning these square drills. So yeah, and then yeah, paint by numbers. That's what got me into, you know, diamond painting in a roundabout way, and I've just become totally addicted to it. I find it very relaxing. I work full time, and I'm in quite a stressful job. I work full time throughout the current situation. You know, my work didn't stop, so this isn't something that I fell into because of the pandemic. But I do find it very relaxing to do after work. As well as working full time, I've also got a family. I've got my two oldest children are grown up, and they've left the home now. They're off doing their own thing. My youngest is in their late teens and is getting into the final year of schooling and knows what they want to do when they move on. What else can I tell you about myself? I love reading as well as crafting. I like watching movies. My favourite genre is horror. Love horror. Favourite author Stephen King. Read pretty much everything that he's written so far. I think you know how you get asked these questions, you know, like if you could have, you know, name any 3 people, living or dead, that you would invite to a dinner party. Well, Stephen King would be top of my list. With Bill Paxton. And what else would I have there? My mum, because she's awesome. So I also play video games. I'm a gamer. Yes, I'm 50 years old, and I'm a gamer. I started when I was in my early 20s. Oh, there we go. There's people shouting outside my open window. We're on a main route to the local supermarket, so you get a lot of people walking up and down the street here. Yeah, I'm a gamer. I started off with Sonic the Hedgehog when on a Master System, and my brothers had Atari and Commodore 64. I had my friend at uni had Sinclair Spectrum. Yeah, did all those early ones, and then yeah, I've kind of graduated now. I like my PlayStation. Love Resident Evil games. They would go down that horror. There's next door's Squeaky Gate. Down that horror route again. Absolutely adore gaming. That's my other release. Except it's slightly noisier than diamond painting. So I don't think I'm doing too bad a job here actually with multiplacing these squares. I think, you know, Diamond Art Club's squares do fit together really, really well. So, so they take the hard work out of it for you, I think. I'm not big into different tools and things. I tend just to use the pens and the wax that comes with the kit, although I do have some Pretty Placer crayons. By my goodness, they were expensive to ship to the UK. I've got a couple. I don't think I'll be buying any more. I paid more in shipping and tax than I paid for the actual Pretty Placers. But yep, it is what it is. Sometimes you've got to pay for what you want. Sometimes you've got to pay for, for what you want. Obviously, companies shipping from the US are, the postage to the UK now is massive, and that's something that I factor in now when I'm purchasing. It won't stop me buying, but it'll certainly focus my purchases now and stop me buying quite so much. But yeah, I don't have lots of gadgets and stuff like that. I don't use cover minders. I have release papers for really big canvases, but I don't have it with this one because this is reasonably manageable. I like my easel. I've got a light pad that I use with some cheaper canvases. I've just seen some more squinty drills. I was doing this bit when I was watching the Olympics earlier. I was watching footage of this will give you an idea of what day this is. But I was watching some footage of Simone Biles, and I got slightly distracted when I was placing my diamonds. I do like my big trays. I have my big white tray here. I can't be doing with the little trays at all. They're just not practical. So I do like my big white trays. They're my favourites. So I think that's really about it now. Done a little bit more on this section here. I'll keep on working at it. And there's really just one more thing that I want to add, and that's why am I doing a YouTube? Why have I decided to do YouTube? Why have I decided to do a YouTube channel? Well, I have got an idea for a challenge I want to set for myself. I'm not going to say what it is just now, but I thought YouTube would be a great way to document it for myself, as well as, you know, showing other people, you know, what I'm doing, and getting their opinions and what they think about it. So I'll tell you what that is in a little while. And I don't know what way I'm going to put this. I'm going to put it that way. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put a link down below to my Instagram, and I'll also link the One Little Bite canvas from Diamond Art Club as well, if you're interested in it. I don't know if it's available or not at the moment. I know it's still on the website, so it's not one of the ones that's been discontinued. But yeah, thank you very, very much for listening to me. I will probably not be uploading very often because I work full time. Probably I'm going to try and aim for once a week. But we'll see how things go. Okay then. Well, it was very nice chatting with you. I hope you'll stick around, and please like the video if you like what you see, and you know, if you fancy joining me on my diamond painting journey, you know, hit subscribe. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye bye.